What up, Giants fans? Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. We're about to get into a Giants Rumors Mailbag, which aired on our live show this past Wednesday. If you want to join our live show and have me answer your questions live, make sure you're subscribed, number one, and have your notifications turned on. Hit the bell icon right under the video. Set it to all, so anytime we go live or put the video out, you're notified, like my guy, Thomas R1Bad21 Ultra. He was in our last live video, and now he's in this one. And they ask, CJ, Danny Dimes is on his way out, in my honest opinion. Thomas, I don't say you're wrong. Daniel Jones has to prove to me, to you, to John Mara, to Joe Shane, to Brian Dable, to Mike Kafka, to my dad, to my dog, to everybody, that he's the guy that's going to lead the Giants to be great again. Do I think he can? Yes. Am I willing to bet and say he will? No. Daniel Jones has done some great things in the NFL. What he did his rookie year is very people don't talk about it enough. 24 touchdowns in 12 games. Almost broke the rookie passing touchdown record, which was set by Baker Mayfield his rookie year. He did it in almost 12 games. I like Daniel Jones a lot, but the ball is in his court. And if you're an athlete, that's all you can ask. Control your own destiny, and that's what Daniel Jones has the possibility to do. If he plays well, he will be the Giants quarterback next year. If he doesn't, he won't, and maybe CJ Stroud will. Appreciate your question, though, Thomas. Ray Nunez, my Brody, what up? With our DB room being so small, who are your top 3 DBs to sign? If you're talking about right now, ones that are still available, I like Jimmy Smith a lot out of Baltimore for the simple fact that he knows the Wink Martindale system. He can come in and teach a lot of the younger guys. If you want a bigger corner, Kevin King, he's about 6'3". He played for the Green Bay Packers a couple years. Gave up some big catches, though, in the playoffs a couple of years ago to the Tampa Bay Bucks. Kyle Fuller, not the biggest guy. I do like Kyle Fuller a lot because he plays bigger than he is. He would be good in the slot. He's someone that can come down and deliver a hit. He's one of the hardest hitting corners in the NFL. He was great for the Chicago Bears. Didn't play that well for the Denver Broncos this past year. But those are 3 guys that I like a lot. Another guy that I wouldn't be out on, though, Joe Hayden. And what about a trade? What about Cam Dantzler? He's been mentioned in trade talks before, the corner for the Minnesota Vikings. Entering year 3, those are some corners I would look at if the Giants were looking to add another defensive back to the DB room. Do it, Nike. Do you think the Giants could trade Saquon at the trade deadline? Do I think it could happen? I think it could. Do I think it will happen? No. But look, let's say some team calls up at the NFL trade deadline. The Giants are under 500. They're not looking to make a playoff push. Saquon Barkley's in the last year of his deal. And a team says, hey, it's the Chargers. We'll give you a 3rd-round pick in Austin Eckler. That's what Bleacher Report proposed a couple of days ago. I didn't want to talk about it on the show because I'm tired of talking about trading Saquon Barkley. But it'd be tough to turn that down. Because, look, do you really want to pay Saquon Barkley a lot of money? Do you want to be in the position the Dallas Cowboys are in right now, where they are in over their head because of the Ezekiel Elliott contract, where they're paying him $18 million this year? Running back is a tricky position. It's one as a fan to easily fall in love with because you see that guy touch the ball the most outside the quarterback, and he makes a lot of plays. But the facts are, as a running back, your shelf life in the NFL, unless your name is Frank Gore, isn't going to be more than 10 years. And Saquon Barkley, he hasn't shown outside of his rookie year that he can be a dependable back. I love Saquon Barkley. I hope he has a breakout year. I hope he's a Giant forever. But at this point, I'm unsure of what his future is. But what about this? Would you give Saquon Barkley a 3-year, $36.6 million contract extension? That's the exact extension that Nick Chubb got of the Cleveland Browns. I thought they got him on a steal. Honestly, if Saquon has a good year this year, I would totally give him this deal, 3 years, $36 million. But I want to hear from you. Type S for sign, or you can go down in the comments section and type P for pass. Also, guys, make sure you're following us over on Rumble, rumble.com/NYGiantsTV. It's a very similar platform like YouTube. Content creators push out video content over there, except it's a little bit more edgy. You can drop a couple of F-bombs. You can cuss me out in the comments section. We can go back and forth. But Giants Now is now posting their content over there. And we're top 5 when it comes to channels here at Chat Sports with the most followers. And we're beating the Cowboys Report, who has over 120,000 followers over here on YouTube, and I want to keep it that way because when you get to beat the Cowboys, it's a damn good day to be a fan of the New York Football Giants. Rumble.com/NYGiantsTV. I'll put the link in the comments and description of this video. Isaac Petey, what's going on, my guy? What do you think KT5 stats will be at the end of the season? Defensive Rookie of the Year. I love Kayvon Thibodeaux. I'm still kind of hyped up about the player that I think he can be. I think he has flashes of Von Miller in his play style, a great speed pass rusher, but also has a little bit of strength and can contribute in the run game. I would like to see him go for double-digit sacks. Azeez Ojulari last year had 8 sacks his rookie year. Can Kayvon Thibodeaux give me 10 sacks his rookie year? Right now, he's tied with Aiden Hutchinson as the favorite to be the defensive rookie of the year, So I don't think it's out of the realm for that to happen. 10 sacks, defensive rookie of the year. These fans are going to fall in love with Kayvon Thibodeaux if that happens. Appreciate you, Petey. My guy, Isaac Petey, that's one of my friends. He said that he's upset that I have another Petey in my life, who's my producer. Poor Petey. I like this Petey better. Which one's this Petey? You figure it out. Sincerely, the trenches with this one, though. We should keep Slayton and cut Shep. There's no reason to cut Sterling Shepard at this point. He already took a significant pay cut, so cutting him really makes no sense. He's on a really cheap deal. You wouldn't save that much money anymore if you moved on from him. If you move on from Darius Slayton, though, you save $2.5 million. At this point, Slayton is a younger player, but Sterling Shepard, when he plays, the big word there is when, because he has been healthy. But go back and watch what he did against the Denver Broncos in Week 1. He beat Patrick Surtain on a 15-yard in route and burned him to the end zone for a touchdown. And Surtain's one of the best corners and young corners in the NFL. Had like 10 receptions. Week 2, he had like 8 receptions. Sterling Shepard, when he plays, is one of the best slot receivers in the NFL. The thing is, the best ability is availability, and I hope he's more available this year than he was last year. Good thoughts, though. Sincerely, the trenches. I appreciate you. Can I get a G-Men? Someone told me G-Men sounds like C. You know where I'm going with that. Do the Giants have one of the best defensive fronts in the NFL? One of the best? No. But a very damn good one? Yes. Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Azeez Ojulari, and King K. Kayvon Thibodeaux. You have Kayvon Thibodeaux, a top 5 pick. Leonard Williams, a top 5 pick. Azeez Ojulari would have been a first-round pick, but he had some medical stuff come up, and he was great his rookie year. Had 8 sacks. Dexter Lawrence, a first-round pick. So that's 4 guys on this roster that are pillars and building blocks when you're trying to rebuild that front 7. I also like Quincy Roche a lot. I also like Ellerson Smith, the former 4th-round pick last year. There are some good young pieces on this Giants front 7, and when you have guys you can build around, like Thibodeaux and Ojulari, Williams, and Lawrence, you're in a good spot. As Giants fans know, you can never have enough pass rushers, and I would like to add a couple bit more, but I like what Joe Schoen is starting to do with this defensive front. A credit, I guess, can go a little bit to Dave Gettleman, but I'm not going to give him that credit. But I do like this group. Do I think it's one of the best? No. Top 5? No. Top 10? I think we're getting a little bit warmer. But what do you think? Where does the Giants' defensive line rank in the National Football League? Scale it from 1 to 32. 1 being they're the best, 32 being they're the worst in the NFL. I'd go 10. I think they're top 10. You got Leonard Williams is a good player. Azeez Ojulari is a good player. Dexter Lawrence is a good player. If Kayvon Thibodeaux is a good player, you're definitely top 10. What else is top 10 is this YouTube channel by Chat Sports Giants Now. It's 100% free. We pride ourselves on putting out videos every single day. June is around the corner. July is around the corner. It's going to be the dog days of the NFL season, but me and my producer, Matthew Peterson, we made a promise that we're going to get you guys Giants videos every single day. And look, it's 100% free. So join the squad. Help us get to 9,000 subscribers. Go down right now and hit that big red button. Buck Josh, what up, Brody? I think this season we are going to be surprised. I believe Daniel Jones will be the QB we want him to be. What do you think? 4,000 yards, 10 interceptions. Daniel Jones has that type of season. He's going to be back with the Giants next year. I think those are very realistic numbers. His rookie season, I know I've said it a lot, but if I didn't see that he could do it, I wouldn't believe it. Maybe I'm just being a fan. I probably am. But I've seen him play good. He's had games of 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Multiple games of 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Daniel Jones has all the tangibles to be a good quarterback. He's athletic. He has the mind strength. He can throw the football down the field. He can be very accurate. It's just kind of all the other things. Is he a winner? Is he someone that you can trust to win games in the late fourth quarter? We'll find that out this year. Buck Josh, I hope you're right. I think Daniel Jones could have very similar stats to those this year. Next one, Pushin' PYSL. Yikes. You got a RICO charge? Are people overrating Kayvon Thibodeaux? He only had 7 sacks last year. The thing you cannot do is just look at the sack numbers. Go and watch some tapes. Just type into YouTube after you watch this video, Kayvon Thibodeaux highlights, and you will see the type of impact he has on every single play. 74 hurries in his college football career. 32 games at Oregon, 74 quarterback hurries, 20 quarterback hits, 36 tackles for loss, and 22 sacks. He played hurt last year. He came back from an ankle injury. He could have hung it up and said, you know what? I'm projected to be a top 10 pick. I'm just going to pack my bags and go secure the check in the NFL. He didn't do that. This is someone that I really believe is going to have Giants fans falling in love with him. He's going to join the long lineage of Giants' great pass rushers. No, I don't think we're overrating him. And the thing is, you're not really going to be able to double team him because you got Leonard Williams. You have Azeez Ojulari. You have Dexter Lawrence. There's a lot of guys, a lot of dudes on this front 7, and I think Kayvon Thibodeaux might be the best out of all of them. What about you? What do you think? How many sacks will Thibodeaux have this season as a rookie? I'm putting the over-under at 10. I saw Azeez Ojulari get home 8 times last year, but I want to hear from you. How many sacks will Kayvon Thibodeaux have this season? I appreciate everybody that's clicked on today's video. You're a real one, and we pride ourselves on having real ones as subscribers. Look, I couldn't do what I do without you guys. You guys are the best in the world. You have me living the dream job I've wanted to have since I was 5 years old. So I appreciate it. Help me out, though. Give me a follow on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. Everyone that gives me a follow, I'll make sure to follow you back.